Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
This video is coming to us from a TikTok page called More Real News. Now, of course, they have been covering all the things that have been going on in Chicago in regards to the Black residents and the migrants. Now, this particular video that you will see is of a gentleman who is expressing his concerns at the city council meeting by letting them know that we are sick and tired again of what's going on there. Check it out.
We're going to get it done through the city level and through the state level, and it's going to be done worldwide because it's something that needs to be done.
That's right.
I'm a black man, 62 years old.
That's right.
I'm sitting up here fighting for a cause that should have been taken care of years ago. There's no way that we should still be demanding reparations. First we asked for it, now we're demanding it. Money is going to everything except to the black families and people that have suffered at the hands of mass incarceration. An intentional act that was done amongst black people.
Listen.
So, where's the healing at? You cannot move forward, nor can you expect the people to move forward if you haven't dealt with the harm that was caused by the intentional hate. The hurt. The hurt, the knife is in my back. You can apologize to say, oh, we'll sponge your record, we'll clean this up for you and do that for you. But until you take that knife out my back and address that wound, we can never move forward.
That's right.
We can't move forward. And everyone here, my distinguished panel over here, we know that's the right thing to do. It ain't a white or black thing, it's the right thing to do. We've done it for everybody else. We're looking at what's going on in Israel. We're sympathetic what's going on with the Palestinians. We're understanding the migrants are over here. We're sympathetic with them needing places to live. But what about us?
That's right. What about us?
I'm not saying they're illegal. I'm not saying
Wait a minute, don't touch me. I'm not a police.
And when will it be a us?
I'm not sitting down.
So more specifically, he says, you know, we are no longer asking for reparations. We are demanding it, right? Because not only are the migrants getting things, but money is going everywhere else but to the people who really deserve it. And that is American descendants of slavery, right? As he also said, slavery was intentional, right? The things that happened to us here in America were intentional. And I would say it's still intentional, right? The police brutality and all the other things that are happening to black people, because again, we are still the most targeted group of people in America, right? Even though everybody else, like the Asians, they got a hate crime bill and all that other stuff, we are still the most targeted. So as he said, you know, we want what's ours. The things that we are still fighting for should have been won a long time ago. And again, we've been fighting for reparations for a long time. But the good thing now is that black people, especially there in Chicago, are starting to get on code in regards to the do nothing for black people Democrats. We know that the Democrats have helped everybody else but black people. Now, let me just go ahead and say this, because I know somebody is thinking it. We know the Republicans are not that much better than the Democrats in regards to black people, but the Republicans don't go to our churches. The Republicans don't offer fish fries, and they sure ain't twerking to the polls, okay? They're not getting us to do all those things by those tactics. That's the Democrats that are doing that, right? Now, we know that they're bringing migrants over for a whole host of reasons, and some would say that they are trying to replace black people. However, they still need black people to get them in any position in politics, right? They're not at the point to where they can just totally ignore black people. Now, they have ignored us as far as policies and stuff like that. But when I say ignore, I mean like, well, we don't need to ask them for their vote anymore. We don't need Jim Clyburn to, get black people together there in South Carolina anymore. They're not there yet. They still need us, but they are still saying, we're not going to do nothing for them. In fact, we're going to use black people to help everybody else. But as the gentleman said, we are watching our tax dollars go everywhere else. Ukraine, Israel, and even here in America, helping migrants. But we, the black people who are descendants of slavery, have seen nothing. Like, we can't even get a raw peanut, without people saying, well, we'll think about it. We'll have a study. We'll do this. We'll do that. No, they don't do that. They don't even now you're starting to see these little studies in states like New York, and we're going to get this commission together. We're going to study reparations. It's all BS. Okay. They know what slavery and all the horrors that black people have been through in America. They know that already. They already know. But again, it's that little carrot. Here, black people, we hear you complaining, so we're going to give you a carrot. So that way, you ain't going to even get the carrot now. You ain't even going to be able to bite it. They're just going to dangle it in front of us. And, because the election season is coming up, right? Next year, election season is coming up. So that gives us hope, right? Oh, they studying it. All we got to do is keep them in office, because the other thing is, well, if y'all don't vote for us, Trump is coming. Trump is coming. The boogeyman is coming. So y'all got to keep us in office so that, y'all keep putting us in office. One day we might actually do something for y'all. They not going to do nothing for us. Okay. Only thing they're going to do for us is nothing. Okay. They're going to do more of nothing for us. And so I agree with the residents of Chicago. Enough, as we've also heard them say, Trump, come talk to us. Republicans, we like to have a conversation with you, because these Democrats, they're not getting it, right? They also said, we're going to flip Chicago red. No longer will it be blue on our watch, because Chicago and any other state, any other city rather, they are only blue, but largely in part because of the black voter, right? And so Chicago is saying, no more, not on our watch. And I think what a lot of people need to understand too is, it's not that they're going to flip Chicago because they believe Republicans are better. They're going to flip Chicago red because they know the Democrats ain't. So anyway, before y'all leave, if y'all can do me a favor, go to africandiasporanews.org and invest in our app that we have built just for you. That way we don't have to spend as much time over here, and we can spend more time on our own app, and we can say whatever we want without having to worry about censoring ourselves. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra Kaye.